Hi, Adam McChesney here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 things to consider when hiring a digital marketing agency. I get asked the question all the time, what am I looking for when I'm hiring a digital marketing agency? So we're going to talk about the top 5 things to consider in this video today. So the first thing that we'll take a look at is industry knowledge. Do they have clients in your space? And if they do have clients in your space, are they working with your competitors? Obviously, you don't want to be working with a marketing company that has competitors that they're working with because it's very difficult for them to truly give the right dedication to both you and any competitors that they have. And can they show you case studies and reviews from current clients in your niche? This is really important because if they already know your space and there's case studies and there's reviews there, it's going to make you feel a lot more comfortable that they actually know and they can talk the language of your actual industry. The next thing we'll take a look at is the strategy and audit phase. So, as you are a potential client for a digital marketing agency, are they actually going and taking a look at the current baseline of where you're at today? So, where your website's at, where your rankings are at, certain campaigns that you've been running. It's really important for them to be able to have a baseline and do an audit on that online presence and then put a strategy in place in order for you to understand where they're going with your campaigns. And then, do they know what your goals are? This is really big in terms of expectation setting. So, you need to be upfront and forward with a digital marketing agency to tell them what you're looking for out of this partnership. And do they then have a plan to get you there? This is another big issue that I see is that there's certain goals that potential clients have, and then when they talk to digital marketing agencies, it's not aligned, and so they're trying to go and run one direction, and then the agency's trying to go in the other. So although the goals were explained, the plan didn't reflect how to actually get you there. And then also taking a look at what the top competitors in your area are doing. So obviously, if they're on the first page of Google, we'll use search engine optimization, for example, they're clearly doing something right. So we have plenty of tools to be able to see what those top competitors are doing and how it's effective and what some areas of opportunity would be. The next thing is ongoing communication in customer service. So I see this as a large opportunity to really grow the relationship and partnership between the client and the agency. So it's important to understand who you're communicating with ongoing. For example, we have account managers that our clients will either meet with weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, depending upon the stage that they're at with our agency, and then also what types of services that they're doing. And then how often are you meeting with them? So it's really important if you're running paid ads, for example, we try to meet with our clients every other week to ensure that things are going in the right direction, to ensure that we're meeting expectations, that the results are happening, and that we're making the most out of your marketing budget. And then what type of reporting, analytics, dashboards do you get access to? So this is essential to the overall success and understanding of client success when we're partnering with companies. So we have reporting such as Google Analytics, Google Search Console, Tag Manager. We have a work log that we give our clients access to, and then they also have a leads dashboard that they can log in at any time and they can see where all the phone calls and contact forms and transactions, those types of things are coming in. So it's really important to understand what types of those things you're getting because some agencies don't give anyone access to that stuff. Ownership of assets. So surprisingly, this is still a very big issue is that there are companies out there that don't allow their clients to own their website. So essentially you're renting it. And while this might not seem like a big issue at the beginning, as you're trying to leave a company because you don't like the website, you want better results, whatever that situation ends up being, is that you have to then completely rebuild a website from scratch. And you basically just paid that company to rent an asset that they're probably then templating out and then go selling to someone else. And then when it comes to the ads account specifically, do you own the ad account and that data, or do they? You would be surprised. A lot of agencies own the ad account and then they don't give their clients access to the data or the account itself. So they're kind of in the dark. They are collecting, for example, the ad spend in the monthly fee and then just paying it through their account. And so there's a lot of gray area when it comes to ownership of assets and understanding what you own and potentially what you might be renting. So it's important to own that stuff. Always ask that question. And last but not least, obviously, costs in contracts. So, how much does it cost? It's a very important question that most people are asking at the very beginning. Until, this is just a piece of advice, until you have all of that other information and other information that goes into your buying decision, I wouldn't ask about costs because there's so many things that can happen that would deter you one way or the other. You could have a very cheap offer, but if you're not owning your website, if you're not getting access to someone that you can communicate with, and all of those other things that just create headaches and issues, then it really doesn't matter what you're paying, right? And then is that cost one time or monthly? So some agencies do it differently. It could be one time, it could be monthly. We're on a retainer model just because we've seen that has been the best overall success for both us as a business and for our clients as well. And then is the ad spend included in that monthly retainer, or do you pay the ad platform directly? So for example, we have a monthly retainer, we have a management fee for our ad accounts, and then our clients will pay Facebook or Google directly because we want them to see what is actually being spent on their ads versus what we are taking as a retainer. We want complete and total transparency. And then are there setup fees? A lot of companies do offer a setup fee or do charge a setup fee, I should say, and we are one of them. We do waive them at times, depending upon if someone's able to commit to 6 or 12 months. But at the point of a setup fee is because there's so much work that goes on in really the first 2 to 3 weeks for an ad campaign and really the first month for SEO. So we're basically doing 2 to 2.5 times the work on an SEO campaign in that first 30 days, as well as with any sort of ad campaign. So we just want to make sure, especially if you own all the assets, that we're not just setting up a Google Ads account and then you're going to leave in month 2, but we only, got paid for really running 1 month worth of stuff when we put a lot more time and effort into that. And then is there a contract? If so, how long? A lot of agencies do offer contracts or do make their clients go into contracts. So it's just really important to understand what that contract looks like, what that length is, etc. So those are some of the important things to consider when you are looking to hire a digital marketing agency. If you have questions about how our model works here at Height Digital St. Louis, if you're interested in learning more information, feel free to check out the link in the description of this video. Thank you as always for watching, and we'll see you next time.